Well, good morning everybody and welcome to another daily video. Devo, Rene here, and today I am in the Roman Forum here in Rome. You can hear church bells ringing and seagulls crying behind me. It's a rainy day this morning, so as you can see, the Forum isn't that crowded, so it gives me a great chance to tell you a little bit about Roman religion and why Christianity really caught hold in ancient Rome. The Romans were an incredibly superstitious people. Their whole religion depended on what they called the Pax Deorum, that is the pact or the covenant that the people had with their gods. If they sacrificed to the gods, sometimes very costly sacrifices, then the gods would treat them well. Now, listen to this. I'm reading this from a book about Roman religion. To appease the fickle gods, they performed elaborate rituals at lavish temples and shrines. Romans had a different god for every moment of their days and each important event in their lives. They adopted the Greek pantheon. For example, Zeus became Jupiter and Athena, Diana, and so on. But they also adopted the gods of so many other lands that they conquered. Some scholars estimate that Romans had about 30,000 gods to keep happy with sacrifices. So it was a very high maintenance religion. That's why when Jesus said at the Last Supper in Luke chapter 22, verse 20, he says, "This cup is the new covenant in my blood." That had resonance not only for Jewish people who believed they also had a covenant with God, the Mosaic covenant, and part of that for them was they had to perform sacrifices at the temple in Jerusalem, but for the Romans that had big resonance because again they believed in a covenant that they had with the gods, the Pax Deorum. And when they heard that, they heard the good news that they no longer had to try to figure out what these 30,000 gods wanted, no longer had to perform sacrifices 30,000 times a year, but by Jesus's one sacrifice, they had a relationship with God based on His mercy and His sacrifice for us, not our sacrifice for Him. And the same holds true for you and me. We no longer have to wonder, what does God want from me? What can I do to get Him to treat me well? We have the new covenant, the new arrangement He has made in the blood of Jesus Christ. He has performed the sacrifice once for all time so that we can have a relationship with Him. Let that just suffuse into your soul and go through your day with joy today because of the new covenant we have with Christ. God bless you. Have a great one.